Chosen ones, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tazo. Chosen ones, listen to this. God knows that you are tired. Okay? God knows that you are tired. Let me drink some water. Chosen ones, as chosen people, you tend to think that God doesn't think you're human. You tend to think that God is not watching. You tend to think that God doesn't understand the pain you feel. He brought himself as a human being, as Jesus Christ in this world, so you know he feels your pain. I don't know if you believe in that, but if you do, he did. Just so you know, he feels your pain. He's been there. He knows what he's talking about. Chosen ones, your anointing is going to cost you. Your anointing is going to cost you a lot. Okay? There's pain that is going to come with being anointed. The loss, the rejection, being misunderstood. It cost to be anointed. It cost to be a child of God. It's going to cost you. But God understands that you are tired. God knows that you are exhausted. Okay? He knows. But God will never give you something that he knows you cannot handle. Your spirit was built with strength before you came to this world. In your mother's womb, I knew you. You know, your mother and your father was just a vessel to bring you here. But in your mother's womb, he knew you. He already knew. Okay? Even the enemy knew when you were born that a prophet is coming in the world. That's why nothing that was with you was not easy. Okay? They knew. The enemy knew. The devil knew, you know, that something great is coming in this world. That's why it was not easy. Your birth was not easy. Chosen ones, God knows that you're tired. So the question is, what is God saying about my pain? Like, don't he see me through? He does. That's why you're still here. He's been pouring you the strength you need while he's still building you into the person that can handle where he's taking you. Ooh. You think God doesn't know what you're going through? You think God is enjoy your pain, like he's just sitting down like, oh, pepper him again. Show him pepper, give him the pain. No, it's not like that. He's allowing everything because he's building strength on the inside of you. Chosen ones, where you are going is too huge. If you close your eyes, imagine, okay, people, loads of people screaming your name. Imagine lots of people saying, thank you. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for coming to our country. Imagine people asking you to come to their countries. Can you please show up in Ghana? Can you show up in Uganda? Can you come to America? Please, can you come? Just your presence being needed in the world. Imagine that. Imagine being able to pay for your mom's accommodation, your father's accommodation, your cousin and your cousin's cousins. Imagine that. Imagine being able to solve problems of people around you all the time, not sometimes, all the time. Okay? Imagine that. It's going to come with a cost. Your anointing, it's going to cost pain. Not because it's punishment, it's preparation. When God is preparing you, it's because he knows where you're going, how it's going to be. Chosen one, God had to show you all angles of narcissistic people, because when God is using you, many people will want to steal from you. Many people want to do things to you. Now, when God bless you, for example, when you blow up on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you know, you sense people first before you can work with them, because God has showed you the evilness of human beings. Had you not never known about evilness of human beings, people are going to steal away from you, steal from you easily. People are going to use you easily. You understand? But because you have a blessing, huge blessing planned for you, God had to show you human beings. God had to take you through all kinds of pains so you know how it feels like to be in that place. You're going to protect yourself better with those blessings when you have seen how people behave. The enemy will not easily shake you, okay? When things go hard, you will not be shaken easily, because you know how it feels like to be in the road of hardness. You've learned how to trust God even in the midst of trouble. Okay? So, God knows. He knows that you're tired, boo. He knows. Okay? He's been there. As weird as it sounds, he's been here. The reason why he couldn't stay here with us is because imagine God staying in Botswana. We're all gonna be like, oh, I'm going to Botswana. The flight will be full. So he had to go and separate himself in a spirit where he can be with me. He's with me now. He's with you there. He's with you and you and you and you and you. It's only making sense. Like, come on now. You know, it only makes sense why he had to separate himself so he can be there for us. That's why every now and then when you are too overwhelmed, there's that comfort that comes. It's God. He gives you that comfort for you to know that it's going to be okay. Through the pain, through the struggle, through everything that you are going through, he's there. Man, God knows. When the blessing that is coming in your life, you will forget that you have ever struggled. People will have to remind you. Do you remember you when you be like, oh, yeah, I remember, you know? Because the blessings of God, when they come in your life, they add no sorrow. You will be at joy. You will be at peace. The good thing, that peace you have will be forever, because you came with wisdom. You were trained well. Before a doctor can be a doctor, they get trained, whether it's for 5 years, 4 years, because at the end, they're going to be a good doctor. Though it took long, 5 years, 6 years, but at the end of the day, they were trained for a long time for them to know the right things to do. Even you, chosen one, you were trained for God's assignment. You were trained for God's assignment. You're about to be saved into your assignment. That pain was not for nothing. That pain was because of who you are. It's the anointing that is resting in your life. That's why the pain had to come with it. But God knows you're tired. That's why you'll find this video for comfort. You find other people's video for comfort. You always get some type of comfort for God to keep you going while you are still being trained. But God knows you're tired. Be at peace. Just know this is just the process to what God is building into. If I tell you, I used to be shy. I used to nothing. I never saw myself coming doing this type of videos. Like, this is crazy to me. I haven't even blown up on YouTube or anything. But this is already blowing my mind that this is me, like I never saw me coming. I never saw myself with this confidence. I never saw myself with this knowledge, you know. I never knew one day I can make a whole video talking to people. When I tell you, when I was younger, I wanted to see who I am, because school-wise, I didn't like it. So I was like, I entered like drama, like, you know, acting. So we did some acting, blah, blah. I went on stage. When I tell you, I put myself to shame, because when I was there trying to act, it wasn't coming out. I couldn't act because I was shy. I was shaking. Even now, I'm still shy, but it's like I'm out of my shell. You know, I never saw this coming. I never saw this version of me. I know there's still more version of me I haven't met yet, that I'm still in training towards. But at the same time, this already is blowing my mind. Like me, like I couldn't speak English when I was younger. Like, it's just crazy to me. It's mind blowing. If you knew me then, you'll be like, yeah, that's crazy, you know? It blows my mind. I'm sure my cousins are always like, is it her really, you know? Because it's crazy, you know, how God will take you through a season of training just to bring you out as a hero, just to bring you out as someone valuable, as to bring you out as someone that he always saw you to be. All along when you're thinking you're going through pain and then, because all those things, it was training, it was building some character on the inside of you. It was building strength on the inside of you for you to be able to take this path. My struggle trained me. I'm able to stay on YouTube as long as God wants me to. Whether I blow up today, tomorrow, 2 years, 3 years, I'm still going to be here uploading video because I've been trained to have the strength of waiting. The old me, I would have said, no, I'm not doing this. Uploading every day, just putting up videos for what? I would have never done it, but I was trained for it. God built character inside of me to be able to take on the strength to do this. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Just know God understand. I'm your sister. I've been through it all too. I've been through the training that I thought, like, what is this for? Now that I understand what it was for, I'm okay with it. But I know sometimes when you're going through it and you haven't seen the reason, it can really be frustrating. But I'm telling you, you're going to come out on the other side looking nothing like what you've been through. You're going to come out with wisdom that is crazy. You're going to come out being someone you never thought you would be. I'm telling you, it's coming. I love you, chosen ones, and I'm going to see you in my next video.